What's up, everybody? How is everyone doing today? I will try very long days this week. I want to see, I know everyone's behind a little bit because I've got the chat up. I also want to see how the music is playing. Oh, music's not loud at all. All right. Let's throw the music higher. I've got music playing. I'm trying something new. I don't want it to just be, flat. I want to have something going on in the background, so I've got some music playing. I hope y'all enjoyed the music that was on the loading screen or on the stream is starting soon screen. I think that's a nice touch. And I just figured out how to do that, which is really, really cool. Let's see how... Okay, let's do that. I did not even hear it to start. Did you hear the music on the stream is starting soon screen? It was acoustic guitars playing. I'm currently boosting the music that's playing behind me right now. So hopefully you can hear that. Yeah, you should be able to hear the like the soft piano jazzy music that's playing right now. If not, I can boost it a little bit more. Yeah. I don't want to boost it too much. Boost it. I don't want to boost it too much because I don't want it to overpower me, but I want it to be a nice, chill environment. So, but anyway, how are you all doing today? Dad, you're at Outback. Kara's at home. Lily, you can hear the music. All right, let me know if the music's getting too loud. I hate that my camera's kind of not focusing. I swear this was all put together when I started. Camera's turn it down a wee bit. All right, let's turn it down to there. Let's see if that does anything. I've got a meter here, so it shows the green, and then it shows yellow, and then it shows red. And so I'm trying to keep it in the green and then a little bit into the yellow. I don't want it to get to high levels of yellow. So if it gets too loud, let me know, I'll turn it down. I can't hear it in order to not have reverb or feedback, because I would play it on here, but then you all would hear it, and then it would go from here through my mic back to you guys in an endless process of all the repeating, and I don't want to go into that. So all right, so Lily's saying the music is good. All right, well, we'll leave it there. It is good. Who is the voice I hear every now and then? I don't know, unless that's the music playing, because there might be songs with lyrics in it. But yeah, so how is everybody doing? I know we've got Kara in here, Lily in here, Dad's in here, Dad's sitting at Outback. So there's three. I know we got two other people in here. Jeff's in here. What's up, Jeff? How are you doing? One thing that I do miss is when we had like the big Zoom calls. I think that was really fun. Maybe we could start that up again and have multiple people on. That was really, really fun when we did that a few years back. I think at one point we had probably like 8 or 9 people on at a time. That was really cool. No, it was someone speaking, I think, directly to you. That might have been the playback that I had on here, because there's nobody in here. No, Dad, there's no copyright infringement in any of this. Just to give you that. It's too loud. All right, well, we will drop it down. So, there is no copyright infringement on any of this. This is all royalty-free music. I'm just gonna keep it low. So now it's not even going into the yellow, or if it is, it's going into the yellow just a tad bit, but it shouldn't be that loud. If it's still loud after a while, I'll keep adjusting it, because I want your feedback on this to how loud the music is, and if you can hear me, if you can't hear me, put a little put a little Louis Armstrong. I wish I could use A-lister music, but I'm going off of Epidemic Sound for my music here, and so it's all copyright free. So I can't use any A-lister music. I wish. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna keep adjusting the playlist out. Right now I have a playlist that goes through some jazz, goes through some country, goes through a little bit of rock, some acoustic. So depending on how long we'll be on, you might be able to hear the loop, because I have it set to a loop to just keep constantly playing as long as I'm on. It may have been you, just the mic was either muffled or something. Well, the mic here isn't muffled, and that's what I'm using, but I think it was the playback is what it was. Oh, I forgot to bring this out. Whoops, I forgot to bring my prop mic out. I like this. May want to turn it down again. Is it that loud? Actually, no, I'm not gonna use the prop mic. Is it loud for anybody else? Because I don't have my, were you talking to someone on your phone? I was not talking to anybody on my phone. I think that was this. Yeah, I think that's what it was, and actually that is a bit loud, so I'll turn it down a little bit more. So the music is behind me and not over top of me. I'm trying to find this balance, but I can't really, it keeps going up and down as the music goes on. It's you, there's a delay. I know there's a delay. That's usually what happens with these streams. Moving, working, and losing my best companion. Yeah, I understand that one. I don't understand losing your best companion. I don't understand that one. I understand it of what happened, but I can't personally relate to it because I haven't had to go through that yet. So I've lost pets before, but I've never had a pet of 16 years. Now it's loud. It's not loud. I guarantee you it's not loud because I keep pushing the meter down. Dad, it's not loud. If it's loud, turn your audio down. Let's see. 16 years. Now it's loud. It's not loud. I guarantee you it's not loud because I keep pushing the meter down. At least we get a live. Yeah, but I wanna fix this. I want to fix this. I just want to have the audio I just want to have the music in the background. You might hear reverb going back and forth a little bit because I'm going to be playing this. Yeah, I want to fix this. I just want to have the audio I just want to have the music in the background. You might hear reverb going back and forth a little bit because I'm going to be playing this. Okay, I think that should be good. Yeah, I think that should be good. I lowered it quite a bit, so it's just a little bit of, you can hear a little bit of it, but it shouldn't be getting too loud at all. Almost 18 years, yeah. Yeah, my cats back at home are 14, 13, and 5. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna be when Roxy, who's the 14-year-old, I don't know how I'm gonna be when we lose her. So, but if you need to talk about anything, Jeff, let me know. You know, feel free to FaceTime audio me, FaceTime call me, you know, something like that. The voice I heard was the playback. Yeah, I have it paused so I can, if I need to put something in the chat and I need to text it, you know, I have the chat up. I can see it on the computer in front of me. When the horns start, it gets loud. All right, well at this point, it shouldn't be getting loud because I have it like pushed all the way down. So if the horns start, it should go up to like here, but it won't reach the yellow at all. It might reach mid-green. So it might be a little lower, but we'll figure it out. Did you just see that? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Something just popped up on the bottom of the screen here. I don't know what that was. That was weird. I hate, ooh. Someone just subscribed. All right, cool. That's cool. I didn't know that widget worked. Oh, it is not even loud at all. All right, well, we're just gonna leave that like that. So I see the main people chatting in here, Kara, Jeff, Dad, and Lily. Who else is in the live chat? What you getting up to? I don't know what I'm getting up to. Hope everything is good with y'all. Yeah, it's good. It's just cold. That's really all it is. It's just cold. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna put out a story and we'll see who comes on. What's up, guys? I'm currently live on YouTube right now. Everybody who's in, go ahead and say hi. We've got Kara, Dad, Lily, and Jeff that are all in here. So if you want to come in, say hi, come on right now. What's up, guys? I'm currently live on YouTube right now. Everybody who's in, go ahead and say hi. We've got Kara, Dad, Lily, and Jeff that are all in here. So if you want to come in, say hi, come on right now. What's up, guys? Damn. I'm currently live on YouTube. Damn. All right, we'll do that again. Love taking second takes. What's up, everybody? Live on YouTube right now. If you want to come in and say hey and join all of these awesome folks, Kara, Lily, Jeff, Dad, come on in. Yeah, come on in. Come in and join us. What's up, everybody? Damn, I hate this crap. Take 3, maybe. Oh, who's getting off? I need to put Daisy to bed. Good night. Good night, Daisy. Good night, Daisy. Am I missing some chat? Lily, you shouldn't be missing some chat. I don't know what's going on. There's like a thing that like keeps like flashing over here. I don't know. It's weird. What's going on, everybody? Come on into the live stream. I'm live right now. I'll probably be live for the next half an hour or so. So if you want to ask me some questions or talk about the podcast or anything like that, come on in right now. Right now. Come on in. Like right now. All right. We're just going to post that before I go through that again. Yeah, you love taking multiple takes of things, and nobody ever realizes that. Like when you get on, or when you watch, you know, a story or something like that online, you don't know if that's the first take, if that's the third take, or you know, whatever it is. I mean, Dad can tell you our personal is probably like, I don't know, 15 takes of doing something. I don't think it got that bad, but it got pretty bad at one point. It got pretty bad. But yeah, I'm probably only gonna be on here for like the next 10-ish minutes or so. Probably gonna be on until 8:30. So probably I'd say the next 17 minutes. Just gonna do a short live stream tonight. But I wanna see how many people we can get on, because we just hit 20,000 subscribers. Just hit 20,000 subscribers on, when did we hit that? It was just a few days ago, I think. And now we're at 20.1. Yeah, so we hit 20,000 subscribers on Wednesday, which was really, really cool. Next goal for the channel is 30,000. So, you know, can we hit 30,000 by June? Maybe? I want to hit between 40 and 50 by the end of the year. So can we hit 30,000 by June? Oh, one question I have too. Is who watches the podcasts, and B, who has been your favorite person that I've had on the podcast so far, and C, who would you like to see on? Who would you like to see on? Currently, we have had Jesse McJuggernuggets, we had him on. We had my friend who is an Afghan war veteran who's currently on a deployment right now. We had him on. Austin Alexander, and then our most recent one was David J. Peterson, who's a language creator. So if you've ever watched like Thor, The Dark World, or The 100, or Doctor Strange, or what are some other pieces he's done? Oh yeah. Hey, Derry, how you doing? I'd like to see Allie. I'd love to have the warning on. I'm working on it. They're busy right now, but I'm working on it. Keep sending emails, keep sending messages, so I'm working on it. I've been spreading the word of the channel on other channels, hoping some are from that. I appreciate you doing that. I don't know who's from what channel, so, you know, I don't know unless they make themselves known. But yeah, keep sharing it out. You know, I appreciate that. Paul, what's up, Paul? You want to see Pow on? Again, I'd love to have them on. I'm working on it. I'm just waiting on people to message me back at this point. I've watched some of the podcasts, but cannot remember any of their names. So we had Jesse, he was the first one, McJuggernuggets. He was the freak out kid. We had my buddy, Tech Sergeant Call. He was the Afghan war veteran. We had Austin Alexander. He was a fitness guy. And we have had David J. Peterson, which is the most recent one. He's the language creator. So, but yeah, Paul and Jeff, I've been trying to get the warning on. I would love to have them on. I think that would be so cool. So at this point, I'm just waiting for responses, but I don't know their schedule. And I'm assuming if Rudy or Luis haven't messaged me back, it's because they're like super busy. But we'll see what happens, you know. But they're somebody that I'm working on. Dad likes David Peterson. Yeah, David Peterson was really cool. We talked about how he comes up with languages, the National Language Society. We talked about the streaming service industry. We talked about his time at the CW. We talked about his time with Marvel. That was a fun one. That was a fun one, and we went on a bunch of different tangents in there. They have been in LA. Yeah, yep. I know they've been in LA. I don't know what they were doing in LA. Oh, they were working with Lava. They were working with Lava in LA. Something to that effect. So, yeah, I know they're busy. So, but I'd love to have them on. So I'm actively working on that one. That one. Oh yeah, Freak Out Kid was one of my faves. Yeah. Jesse's his was really fun because I've been following his career for a long time, since 2014. I think is how long I've been following his career. So the past 9 years. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, the warning is in LA this week. Yep. Because I don't think Danny's posted anything about it, but I think Allie and Pau both have. I don't think Danny's posted anything yet, with them being in LA. But that is one of the, I was most surprised by Mr. Nug. Who's Mr. Nug? Oh, Jesse. Yeah, nice. Try to get a hold of Devon, I think is her name. Who's Devon? Jeff, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. I must be going. I have rounds now, so heading out. I shall catch the next one, hopefully. Nice tunes, though. Thanks, Lily. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, everyone else, I know Kara's been in for a while. Paul, what are your thoughts about the music that's playing behind me? If the Warnings music wasn't copyrighted, I would so be playing their music. But hopefully the music isn't too bad. Pau posting so many selfies. Fun fact. Yep, Pau's been taking a lot of pictures. She's been posting a lot of selfies. Yeah, it's always fun to see their journeys and where they're at. I'm waiting for to get my copy of Error. I ordered their LP before it sold out. I knew, and I bought it with money that I really didn't have at the time, or that I shouldn't have spent. She works with Lava. She is their PR rep from Lava. Okay. All right, I will. I'll look into that and see if I can talk to her about it. Yeah, so I saw they went live in the States with their merch, and they had the signed LP or the signed albums and then the regular albums, and I couldn't get a signed album. Those were sold out almost instantly, but I pre-ordered the regular album, and then like 24 hours later, that was sold out. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this, you know, while I can. But let's see if I can All right, so this is behind me. This is on the wall behind me that y'all can't see. I didn't realize it was this far up. You can kind of see it right, the bottom of one right there, but I've got my records on the wall. And so I have my Queen of the Murder Scene album right there. I have my Queen of the Murder Scene album, and then I have my handwritten lyrics by Danny of Evolve right there. And then right here is right here is where I'll have my Error album. I'm saving up for a trip in May. Yep, so am I. I have Error CD also waiting on LP. Yeah, I think I have an Errors. No, I have a Mayday CD. I have a Mayday CD. I don't have an Error CD. Well, let's see if I can move the camera up if you can see this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this is above me. So I have the Queen of the Murder Scene record right here. I have my signed thing of Evolve right here. I have my Queen album over here and another Queen album up here. And then Error will go right here. So it'll be a big circle of songs. But having the camera down here almost completely cuts them off, because I have to have it at a certain point. And so it almost completely cuts them off. Yeah, so I have the Queen of the Murder Scene CD. I have Mayday CD. I've got the Queen of the Murder Scene album. I've got the Evolve handwritten lyrics by Danny. I got that over a year ago. That was December of 2021. I have a signed small picture of them. I think I got this from Patreon. I've got a signed picture from Hero sitting on my desk. And then over in the corner, let's see if I can move the camera to get there. Nope, that's gonna break the camera. All right, let's see. I'll take a picture of it and I'll show you. So these are two wooden pictures that Kara, who's in the chat, that Kara made for me. Two pictures, one with me with the girls and one with me with Hero at one of their concerts. So, yes, Jeff, actually I think the Queen of the Murder Scene is signed, because I think you gave that one to me. Yeah, I think you gave that to me along with the hat that is, I don't know where the hat went. The hat's in my room somewhere, and the hat's signed by Danny and Allie. I have Sinister Smiles, handwritten lyrics, and a saved video of them singing Happy Birthday to Me. See, I wish I had a video of them singing Happy Birthday to Me, but as soon as, like when my birthday came, I wasn't on Patreon anymore, and I haven't had the funds to get back on it, so I haven't been able to get that from them yet. But that would be really cool. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but there are little like blips that are coming up on the screen. It's weird. At least on my end there are. It's weird. But, all right. Yeah, so, and I'm planning on going to the Welcome to Rockville 2023 in May. So if any of y'all are gonna be there, Jeff, I know you just said you were saving up for that trip. So that'll be cool to see you there. I think, is this your first time going to Rockville? Paul, did you go to Rockville last year? So I went last year. I met a bunch of y'all. A bunch of y'all actually recognized me, which was really cool. Because when I did the, it's that Korean internet. It must be my Korean internet. But yeah, last year, or oh, what was I saying? Yeah. So when Dad and I did all the Queen of the Murder Scene reactions, I had my long hair, and I was always wearing my hat, and all that other kind of stuff. And then I get to Rockville, and I have my hat on, short hair, you know, Warning t-shirt on, you know, whatever. I'm decked out, and everyone's like, you're the bass, and I had sunglasses on. And they're like, you're the bass player, you're the bass player. And I'm like, yeah, I guess there's no hiding it. No, not Rockville. 2 other shows, Jurgles and Blossom. You were at Blossom. Oh, Dad, if you're still on here, you need to tell them about your stories from Blossom Music Center. They need to come back to Atlanta. Yeah. I wish oh man, the Masquerade, that one was so much fun. They were in hell. I think they were in hell at the Masquerade. Kara, are you still in? If you're still in here, let me know if Dad's still in here. Actually, I'm gonna text him. Dad might be on a run. Are you still in the stream? The joy about having an Apple computer is that I can just text people while I'm on the stream. I don't even have to bring my phone up. Denny was on it during the Muse tour. Danny was on what during the Muse tour? I'm confused. I live in the city where Blossom is, saw Lizzie Hale too. Yeah, Blossom, that's Dayton. Blossom in, no, it's in Cuyahoga Falls. Blossom is in Cuyahoga Falls. Yeah, Dad grew up in Northampton. Dad grew up in Northampton. And I had a couple of buddies that worked at Blossom. And I think that's where he sold a tuxedo to somebody driving. Actually, I want to see if I can get him on a call real quick. I'm digging this song. I don't know what the song is, I can't hear it, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. I want to see if I can get Dad on a call so he can at least explain his story from Blossom. Let's see if this will load up, and then if you'll be able to hear him. She was on fire. Oh, shoot. Hey. Hey, so I've got Paul Sink in the chat here, and he's talking about how he was at Blossom, at the Blossom Music Center concert for The Warning.
That's cool.
So I was talking about I was trying to remember your stories from Blossom, and I was wondering if you could, you're on live stream right now. You're on stream. So I was wondering if you would be able to tell us some of your stories.
Oh, you mean so everybody can hear me right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, right now I'm trying to find a place that, God, this is like driving in New York. Anyway. Let's see. What kind of stories do you want to hear about?
Let's hear the tuxedo story. That was a Blossom, right?
The tuxedo story. David Gates, the lead singer from Fred. Back in the 70s, guys. So, you know, like, most of this stuff happened before you guys were born. But anyway, yeah, I was renting tuxedos. I got a phone call one night and at the store, and the guy says, hey, this is David Gates. I'm the lead singer for Bread. I need to get a tuxedo. I said, well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Charlie Brown. He started going, no. Wait a minute. My name really is. It's David Gates. And I'm the lead singer for Bread. Okay. Yeah, so I said, hey, I'm the only one here. You know, I don't have tuxes actually here. I have, you know, I have sample coats and whatever. What do you need? And he just needed a black, long, you know, tailcoat for one of his roadies who was going to who basically comes out and says, hey, we'll be out, the show will start in 10 minutes or whatever. And they just wanted him to have a tuxedo, which was all fine and dandy. And the only problem was I had no way to get it to him because I was, the only one there. I call up a friend of mine, or a guy who worked for me. He, senior in high school kid. And I said, hey, do you and your girlfriend want to go to the concert? What are you talking about? It's sold out. I have a tuxedo. It needs to be delivered. And he's like, sure. So he comes, he picks up the tux. He drives down to Blossom. He gets in the line of traffic, and he's just sitting there, and he's sitting there, and he's sitting there. What ends up happening is they take the coat and they go up to a cop who's sitting there directing traffic and said, hey, they're expecting this, backstage. We have no way of getting it back there. The cop says, well, hang on, and he radios back there, and yes, we're expecting Steve Nash and +1 to bring this coat. So the cop piles him in the cop car, turns his lights on, and takes him all the way back. And Paul, you know how far it is from the road to get all the way back to where the where the actual venue is. So what ended up happening at that point, they get it back there. I got a call at the store probably about an hour and a half later from David Gates asking if I was coming to the concert. No, I can't. You guys will be done by the time I shut the store up. And he goes, if you can come, I'll leave 2 tickets at the will call office for you. I said, okay, that's great. So called up a friend of mine. Want to go to the concert? Sure. Okay, I'll come pick you up. I closed the store like an hour early. Ticked off the owners until they found out that, the next day, as far as how much I actually got for the tux coat. But that'll be in just a minute. But anyway, we go out to the concert, get the tickets, front row center with backstage passes. So, they were starting to hit a couple of their greatest hits, and we get to that point, and so we go backstage. So we're backstage when they played. I think the song of the year for them was a song called If, and which was their signature love song. And so at that point we're watching the concert from backstage, which was really cool, looking out on the hillside and seeing everybody with their lighters. They didn't have cell phones at that time, not with lights like we have now. So they all had their Bics out. After that, they said, okay, everybody downstairs, time to party. So we go down, and of course, my friend, the kid who worked for me, who took the tux, he was down there going around collecting memorabilia from everybody in the band. He got drumsticks and guitar picks and all kinds of stuff. My goal was to find the coat because I had to take it back to the store. So couldn't find it anywhere. And finally, they put me in touch with their guy who held the checkbook. And the guy says, will this cover it? And I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly how much he gave me. It was somewhere. Shoot, Brennan, what did I tell you, Brennan?
I think he said like $300.
It was like $300 he paid me for a $75 moth-eaten tuxedo coat. And you know, so when I was getting chewed out, you know, the next day that I shut the store, I said, well, you know, I made way more than if I had stayed open. And, you know, I sold this coat. You know, great. How much did you sell it for? $300. It was only $75. I said, I know that. They didn't know that. I knew that. They paid me $300 for it. So, but it was fun getting to meet, you know, getting to meet those guys. You know, but yeah, that was really the Blossom, you know, the big Blossom story. Aside from Paul, if you ever go up there again, I can tell you where there's a hole in the back fence that you can go through, and you won't have to pay. You have to find a place to park your car, but
And you have to sneak through, and you have to sneak through the yard or know the new owners of the house.
Yeah. You'll and let's see, where am I going? 25. Hopefully this is it. I'm delivering food at the moment, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I called him while he was working, so I could get this story out of him.
Okay, this is 85.
All right, we're gonna turn him down. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I find it absolutely amusing. And Paul, you get a good, you know, Blossom story out of it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was, you know, I mean, sneaking in the back fence, you get to see a lot of concerts going in the back fence.
Paul just said, I've heard of holes in the back fence.
Yeah, well, guess what? There is one. And, well, of course, that was, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, but yeah, there definitely was one. They may have fixed it by now, hopefully. You would hope.
You would hope.
But
Oh, your dad sold some guy's shoes he wore on an album cover. That was the Doobie Brothers.
oh, the Doobie Brothers, yeah, but I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
I'll go deliver this.
Yep.
Just a minute.
Yeah, so he's delivering food right now. So I called him while he was working. But I wanted you to hear that story. Yeah, so Kara, off of what you said, Dad sold a guy in the Doobie Brothers a pair of shoes that ended up on an album cover. And when he gets back, he'll tell you that one. But this is why, like a couple of years ago, we were doing an Into the Peach Crate series when I was back at home, because Dad has all of these great stories. I want to know what Charlie sold Noah. What did Dad sell Noah? That name doesn't ring a bell to me, but maybe it'll ring a bell to Dad. I don't know. When he gets back in the car.
You still there?
I'm still here. And you're still on air.
Well, all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Back up on.
Um,
Live.
yeah, Kara wants to hear about the Doobie Brothers story, and Jeff is saying, I want to know what Charlie sold Noah's Ark. I'm not sure what he's saying about that. Is that a joke, like so old he owes Jesus money?
Yeah, hey, I admit it. I'm getting up there.
But yeah, talk about the Doobie Brothers story.
Doobie Brothers. I was working in a men's clothing store in Summit Mall in Fairlawn, Ohio, which is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 miles away from Blossom. And I was working like I say, in this men's clothing store, selling shoes, and this guy comes in. One of the guys who I worked with, he was like one of the biggest Doobie Brother nerds. That's all he ever talked about was the Doobie Brothers. And so this guy comes walking in, and Leonard, the guy I worked with, goes diving behind a rack of clothes, and it's like, you know, what's the problem? He goes, that's so-and-so from the Doobie Brothers. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, that's so-and-so. You know, I said, well, go up and say something to him. Oh, no, man, I can't. And he was just, like, petrified. So the guy's wandering around this store, so I didn't really know who he was, so I asked him, or, I mean, asked if I could help him. And he said, yeah, I'm thinking about buying a pair of shoes. And so I'm asking him all the basic, stupid shoe salesman questions, like, are you on your feet a lot? Are you active? Are these dress? Are they casual? Are they, all this kind of stuff. And so we were having this conversation. So I ended up selling this guy a pair of shoes. What I found out was that they were staying at the Hilton Hotel directly across the street from the mall, and they were just killing time before they had to go out to the concert. So they were walking around the mall, and he just happened to wander in to buy shoes. But there is a album. It's an album cover, right, Brennan?
Yeah.
That, and was it Greatest Hits? Maybe. I think that's.
Let me look it up.
I think their Greatest Hits album had like 2 different album covers, or was the inside picture of it may have opened up and there was an inside picture or something, but
It was them laying down on a couch, right?
Pardon me?
It was them on a couch, correct?
Yeah, they were all sitting there on a couch, and some had their legs crossed, some had their legs up on top of the other guys and stuff like that. But my guy was sitting there, my guy's sitting there, and he's got my shoes on that I sold him. So that was pretty cool.
God, I can't find the actual, I can't find that album cover.
Yeah, but yeah, if you see an album cover for the Doobie Brothers where they're all like sitting on this couch, and their legs are like everywhere. One of those guys is wearing the shoes that I sold to him. So anyway, that was.
I think I lost him. Oh, there you are.
Anyway, yeah, they were playing at Blossom as well. But I mean, we saw so many concerts. I'm here.
Are you there?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah?
Sorta, kinda.
Yeah?
So I mean, but that venue back in the day, I mean, the concerts were great. I mean, John Denver, Hall & Oates, Doobie Brothers, Elton John, Barry Manilow, Dan Fogelberg, I'm not quite sure all the rest of them, but I mean, we just saw a ton of concerts because it was free. It was free. It was back fence free. So, but I think lawn seats at that time were a whopping $6 a ticket. But I mean, when you're in high school and you're not working,
Yeah.
You know, a lot of, you know, I mean, $6 was $6. So, you know, so anyway, but yeah, it was a great venue. The place holds in the range of a little over 20,000. And it's, you know, it's an amphitheater. It's a natural, you know, it's a natural amphitheater, with the big hillside, you know, that everybody likes to sit up on, and, you know, Paul can attest to that. But yeah, we even had our high school graduation there.
Oh, really?
You know, so it was, you know, there's some good memories. There's some good memories from back then.
One of these days, we're going to have to hit a concert there. I know you took me by there the last time we were up in Ohio, and I really wanted to hit the Warnings concert when they were up there, but, you know, couldn't get the time off for that one.
Yeah. Well, you know, someday it would be fun. It would be fun to go back. You know, and you know, kind of remember all that stuff. But
Kind of remember all that stuff, but this time not sneaking through the back fence. This time actually going through the front entrance.
Well, you know who used to work in the concession stand area?
Who?
Chrissy Hines from the Pretenders.
Oh, the Pretenders, Chrissy Hines.
We did the Pretenders. Chrissy Hines singing Ohio or Akron,
Yeah,
Ohio.
yeah.
You know, my town, Akron, Ohio.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to work at the in the concession area to the side of the pavilion. And you know, she knew what she wanted to do, but that's where she would meet a ton of people, because they would have to run drinks and stuff, you know, backstage and downstairs to the dressing rooms and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she met a ton of people out there, you know, in the industry. And then, of course, she became who she became, and everybody knows who she is. So, you know, so that's kind of a little fun fact in regard to Blossom.
All right, well, Paul, I hope you enjoyed that story, those stories.
Hope they heard it.
No, they heard it. I had you close to the mic. They heard it.
It's kind of, you know, you never know when you're driving, you know, when the signal's going to cut out and stuff.
Right. But as far as I'm aware, you know, Paul keeps talking in the chat, you know, so I'm assuming he's hearing all of this. But all right, I'll let you get back to driving, and we'll talk a little bit later.
All right, sounds good. Nice talking to you guys.
Thanks for kind of being on air when you can't be in the chat.
This is YouTube Dad signing off.
All right, we'll talk later.
All right,
Bye. All right, I'm gonna push the music back up a little bit more. I'm not sure where it was. It was probably around here somewhere. But yeah, Paul, I hope you enjoyed those stories. Yeah, that's always really, really cool. I wish we could have done Into the Peach Crate. I wish those videos would have gotten a little bit more attention. We only did a couple of episodes of those, and I think I have them all privated or unlisted now. But they were just stories that he had, that he has from back in the day, and yeah, and he also knows what was the band who did "Whip It" from back in the '80s? It was a real big song. He knows where the guys. He was friends with like a sister of the guys or whatever. Let's see, "Whip It." song? I think it was Whip It. Yeah, Devo. Yep, Devo. That was from release 1980. Yeah. So Devo. He either knew the guys in Devo, or he knew one of the guys in Devo, or knew his sister or one of the guys in Devo. Yeah, so they grew up, I think they grew up a couple of blocks away from him or down the street, you know, or something like that. So I'd love to get them on. Also, David Gates, I think was his name from Bread. He's, let's see, David Gates. Yeah, David Gates, I think that would be really cool to have him on. That would be really, yeah, that would be awesome to have him on. He's 82 currently, but oh, how did I hear it put the other day? He's 16 with 64 years of experience. that's how I heard it put. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's 16 with 64 years experience. There it is. 16 with 66 years experience. That's what it is. 16 with 66 years experience. But he's got a lot to say, so I'd love to have him on. I'm gonna reach out to him because he might not remember Dad, but he probably remembers the story. And especially when Dad talks to him, you know, I think that would be really, really cool to have him on the podcast. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off. We've come up to just about an hour. So I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you guys for interacting. Any of the guys who have been in here who have just been lurking, Paul, I'm not talking about you because you've been actually talking the whole time, but I know we've had a few people in here throughout the live stream that have just been lurking and they really haven't said much. Thank you all for coming on as well. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. I hope you tune into the next one, whenever the next one is. Make sure you keep your eyes out for the community posts to know when I'm going live next time. It'll probably be 12 to 14 hours or something like that before I go live. You know, that I'll put that out because I'm kind of just doing these on spur of the moments right now, you know, whenever I get some time. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for being on. Derry, yep, you were in here. Thanks for coming on. And anybody who's watching this, I hope you've enjoyed watching the replay of this. I'm hoping you've enjoyed this one. I'm gonna leave this one up for a little bit. Usually I hide them, but I'm gonna leave this one up so you can catch them. So you can catch